WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 5.
I'm grateful. I love my daughter. I really do. And I don't wish this on nobody. This has never happened to me before.
A Lansing father is grateful that his teenage daughter is still alive after she was shot 3 times on Saturday. It's our top story at 5. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jorma Duran. The shooting took place at a party around 11 p.m. Saturday night at the Carolina Flats apartment complex, leaving a 15-year-old girl critically wounded. The girl's father says she's doing better today. In fact, took her first steps since Saturday night. 6 News reporter Zach Prees met with him, and he's here for you now live in the studio with what else he said. Good evening, Zach.
Good evening, Jorma. And Antonio Cervantes says he's lived in the Lansing area for his whole life, and he never imagined that his 15-year-old daughter would be the victim of a shooting. But he says he dropped her off at the apartment complex to visit a friend, and before long, he was told that she was at the hospital with gunshot wounds.
She's my baby. She's like the last one. She goes to Lansing Technical. She's a 10th grader. She works at Culver's in South Pennsylvania. She's a good kid.
I met Cervantes at University of Michigan Health Sparrow Hospital in Lansing, where his teenage daughter has been recovering since getting shot 3 times. Police say it happened at a party on Lansing's south side. Cervantes tells me he's just happy that his daughter is still here.
She didn't deserve none of that. She didn't deserve any of that stuff that happened to her. She was just there.
Now he's more aware of the issue of gun violence in Lansing after it hit so close to home.
You know, you really don't think about it till it happens to you. And since then, it's just like, it's on my mind all the time. It weighs heavy on me because there's just so much. I mean, it's sad that a person has to lose their life. And I'm just grateful, by the grace of God, that my daughter survived that.
And Cervantes says he hasn't been battling alone and that his neighbors have stepped up to the plate.
You have the corner spot on MLK with Charlie Dean. He helped. You have Willard Payne. He also has an advocate. He was up here. There was 10 people up here.
And all this support helped him feel a little bit of comfort in an unsure time.
That was a great feeling because when I came here, I just felt lost. Didn't nobody talk to me. But then when I got here, they knew me. Willard knew me. We grew up together.
And an 18-year-old Lansing resident, Josiah Kane, has been arraigned in this shooting and charged with assault with intent to murder, on top of other charges. And his first hearing is scheduled for August 1st. Now, if you yourself would like to donate to Cervantes and his family, you can go to the Scene on 6 section of our website where we have a link. Back to you, Jorma.
Zach, thank you very much. Today and tomorrow, several cooling centers are open in the mid-Michigan area in hopes of helping people stay safe amid the high temperatures. These free cooling centers will include the Letts, Foster, Geyer, and Alfreda Schmidt community centers. They will be open today and tomorrow from 8:30 a.m. to 8:45 p.m. You can also find these. And with this intense summer weather expected for the next few days, Consumers Energy is now reminding customers about ways to save money while also staying cool. Consumers Energy serves nearly 2 million homes and businesses, and so officials tell 6 News they're prepared for times like this. To avoid breaking the bank with your bill, they suggest you check your home for any drafts or leaks that could help cool air escape, and draw your curtains and blinds to keep the sun from coming in. Spokesperson Brian Wheeler says the less work your home needs to do to stay cool, the better.
You can do a lot to still stay cool by running your air conditioner in the morning, for example, or at night, just to keep your house comfortable and cool so that your AC doesn't work as hard in the middle of the day. While you still need to have the air conditioning on, if you can adjust your thermostat, for example, every degree that you change your thermostat can save you 1 to 3% on your bill.
Wheeler also suggests making sure your AC system is tuned up by a professional and ready to go before the next heat wave. He says something as simple as cleaning out the condensers can make a big difference on how well it works. A structural fire broke out last night at the old Michener plating facility in Jackson. Fire crews, along with multiple assisting agencies, responded and were able to contain the flames, but a lot of questions remain. 6 News reporter Sean Graney spoke to the fire chief today, and he's here for you now live with the latest information. Good evening, Sean.
Jorma, Chief Gonzalez tells me fire crews encountered heavy smoke and visible flames coming from the front of the building at 520 North Mechanic Street. He says crews were able to control the fire with an aggressive interior attack with the help of multiple aid agencies. Gonzalez says fire crews remained on the scene until shortly after 10 p.m. last night. He says air monitoring equipment was deployed to ensure levels didn't exceed normal safety thresholds. Officials say there were no injuries to firefighters or civilians, and the J-DART local disaster response was on site with medical resources. As for who is responsible for the fire, Gonzalez tells me 2 arrests have been made.
This time, JPD was able to detain 2 juvenile subjects, and they will be used as an ongoing investigation to determine the cause and origin of the fire with help from JFD fire investigators. It was an all-out regional effort that went extremely well, and the outcome for the potential for that building was deemed a success just due to the efforts of all firefighters as well as logistical personnel.
Gonzalez tells me the Environmental Protection Agency will be at the building today to assess damages and hazards, and the building's owners have secured the building to prevent any unauthorized entry. Jorma, back to you.
Sean, thank you very much. We have a new candidate running to be Michigan's next Attorney General. It's Eaton County Prosecutor, Republican Doug Lloyd. Lloyd has served as Eaton County's prosecutor since 2013. He says, quote, "While others chase headlines or spend their days playing politics, I've been putting bad guys behind bars and working to make my community safer." Lloyd lives in Delta Township and says he has almost 3 decades of prosecutorial experience. He's the 5th person to announce his candidacy for Attorney General. And for more information on the previous announcements, go to WLNS.com.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Today, the first of several really hot days on the way, and the dew points are really not bad today. It's going to get a lot worse out there tomorrow. Check out our high temperature trend from 90 today to near 94 for Thursday. Although the temps are cooler this weekend, it's still going to be really muggy. Gets hot again Sunday and Monday before a real cool down moves in by Wednesday of next week with much lower dew points, hence humidity, and it's going to feel quite nice by then. Muggy meter still tracking the dew points, which is just beginning to creep up, and by late this evening into tonight, they'll ramp up to near 70 degrees or better and remain there through early next week, hence the prolonged heat we're expecting. As we look at the satellite and radar, some showers and storms north, nothing that's going to bother us for today. The severe weather threat, that's where it is across the UP and off to the southwest. But moving into Thursday to go along with the heat, we've got a low risk of some evening storms, which could be strong to maybe severe. Only threat's going to be gusty winds, but nonetheless, just kind of adds insult to injury. Hot and steamy all day, then severe weather in the evening. Precision cast tonight through tomorrow morning. There go the storms kind of falling apart a bit. Tomorrow morning, we're starting out the day quiet most of the day, lots of sunshine, but then clouds start to increase and some storms break out by around 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. That storm chance will persist into the overnight hours as well. Friday morning, still maybe a few showers and storms. It'll begin to sink south though, so I suspect by Friday afternoon things are dry once again. Still muggy, but at least we get a little more sunshine and begin to dry things out a bit. Current temperatures 87 Lansing, 88 in St. John, same in Owasso, 87 in Mason. Heat index values pretty close to the actual air temperature because the dew point hasn't risen a whole lot so far today. On the Skyview network, our current temperature 88 degrees, but the dew point now up to 64, so it's up a couple degrees since yesterday. Makes it feel 1 degree warmer than the actual air temperature. The sensor in Grand Ledge is about 150 yards from the river, and so that adds a little moisture, so the dew point higher at 68. So if you live near the river, your heat index is 94 degrees, feels like a 91 or 92 otherwise. Jackson Cam dew points only at 60, so no difference between the temperature and the heat index. And of course, humidity is actually lower out there today because it is a bit warmer. Finally, in Hillsdale, we've got blue skies, temperature of 87. Humidity the same as it was yesterday, but it certainly feels a little bit warmer. It feels like 89 because the dew point is now up to 65 degrees. Tonight's forecast, overnight low 73 with mostly clear skies. Then as we head into tomorrow, temperatures start out in the 70s, warm to near 90 at noon, mid-90s by 5 o'clock, with storm chances going up tomorrow evening. The 6-day forecast, weather-aware day tomorrow because of the combination of heat and humidity. Chance for a couple storms early Friday and then again on Saturday. Then it gets hot Sunday and Monday before some storms cool us off in a big way next week with much lower humidity and temperatures actually in the 70s for a couple days for highs. Oh
yeah,
boy.
We're going to be looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed my pool time, but I like a break from the heat too.
You got that right. We appreciate it.